Alright guys, we're going to talk about something that a lot of you guys want to know. So how do I find a trade, right? So I trade Euro Futures. Basically what Euro Futures is it's like Euro USD on a futures index, which allows you to trade contracts rather than currency lots, right? So if you don't know what any of that means, that's perfectly okay. That's just a bunch of bullshit that just is what it is. But as far as finding a trade, you got TradingView, you got your chart. So the first thing that I normally do is I start with a 4-hour. I'm just gonna get pretty cut and dry with it. If you guys have any more questions, you can join the Discord in the description. But I'm gonna try to explain this as best as possible and save you guys some time. So we'll go up to the. Honestly, we'll start with the daily. You can start with the daily. I don't normally start with the daily. I start with the 4-hour, but we'll do that just for the sake of it. So let's say you're trying to take a longer trade. So you go to the daily. We see that we're now in a bullish trend, right? Higher high, higher low, making higher high, right? All right, cool. So we're bullish trend on the daily. The 4-hour. We are now bearish on the 4-hour. Why? Because we had that higher high, then we had a higher low. Sorry. Yeah, higher low, then we had a lower high and a lower low. So now if this candle comes above here and closes above this blue candle, we'll be back bullish again, right? If we fall short of it and then we short back down and have a close down here, then we'll be bearish again, right? So then we're going to look for an actual trade. So we'll look for an actual trade right now, even though it's 1:31 p.m. New York time. So that's fine. Volume's kind of low. We'll go to the hourly, okay? The hourly, we are bearish. Why are we bearish on the hourly? Obviously, we have what looks to be a head and shoulders pattern. We come up. We were about to come up close to the shoulder here, but I believe we'll probably fall short of this level here. Why? Because we are bearish. So we'll probably hit this level and continue lower. So how do you really take a trade? Like, yeah, Jason, I know literally the chart is bearish or bullish and all this bullshit. Like, I know how the trends work, okay? How do you take the trade? So basically, after scaling down your time frames, getting an idea of your bias, where you think the trade's going to go for the day, you're going to aim in and really try to snipe a trade. So we're going to come down to the 15-minute, and we're going to look for confluences, right? And we're going to look for simple confluences like a fair value gap or something, right? Fair value gap is basically an imbalance between three candles. We have a wick here and a wick here. This is a fair value gap. So price may want to come down and target this fair value gap. We also have resting liquidity. Resting liquidity is long wicks, long draw on liquidities, and sweeps. So this wick right here has swept out these lows. This is liquidity that we could come back for. So are these lows. So we'll draw a line here showing where our potential trades could be. Above here, we're looking for why will price not go higher. Okay, so we have an order block. An order block is basically where there's candles, there's a bullish and bearish side of the candles right close together, making almost a square, and that's going to represent an order block. And actually, we may be creating one here soon, but for instance, a decent let's go down to the 5-minute. It's not an ideal order block, but we do technically have one right here that we have seen price reject off once again. We'll probably going up to retest this, and then we'll probably continue down, bearish. So let's say we pull up to this order block. We have another rejection. What do we do? Okay, so we're going to scale down even further. So now we're going to go to the 5-minute. So we see where price is probably going to come to before it goes down. We see where price is probably going to go down to when it does go down. So now we're going to look for where to enter, right? And so basically we're going to go to the 5-minute. We see this rejection candle here. This is probably a solid retest. So then what we're going to do is we're going to look for it to hit this level. I would put a limit order right up here. I would put my stops probably above these highs over here. And then I would probably draw my trade down here. So this is a 2R. And then all the way down here is a nice solid 3.8R. Huge risk reward for me. So this would be a very solid setup, right? And this also supports, if we go back to the hourly, the trend, right? We come up, we close here, we go lower, trade hit, right? So that is exactly how I find my trading bias. That's how I take a trade. That's how I scale down from a time frame, and how I zone in and look for where to take a trade. So if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I'm making short little videos here, and then as I start making more and getting some more people on here to comment and stuff, I'll do longer in-depth videos on things you guys want to actually know. Like I just said in the previous video, I do have a Discord Gold, very cheap, honestly. You can hop on one-on-one calls with me. We do trading recaps with live calls, all that stuff on there. It's great. It's honestly good, a lot of good traders in there, and even in the free section. So if you guys want to join the Discord, be down below. You guys want to watch me trade live, you can do that as well on TikTok, and I do that pretty much every single pre-market London session or into London session from 12 a.m. EST to 3 or 4 a.m. EST, just depending on the market and how we're moving for the night. But I mean, basically that's it. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section. I'll try to get to them, and then I'll also try to make a video. But it would be easier to join the Discord, ask the question, and then I can hop on a call with you and explain it. So I hope this helped you guys. I'm trying to get used to the whole explaining things, especially on YouTube, because it's not like direct with people asking me questions and I'm answering them. It's me trying to, have a general confluence and then explain it. But we'll probably get better as it goes. You might have to watch this 1 or 2 times, but this video is short enough that, it shouldn't be an issue. So without further ado, guys, I'll see you.